This decade, we have been hearing the terms like PCOS, PCOD, TSH, thyroid problems, which was not the case in the previous decade or the previous century. And when we go for the root cause, doctors point out at our changed lifestyle. The studies reveal that 3 out of 10 women in the developing countries are now being diagnosed by PCOS or PCOD or thyroid related hormonal imbalances. Going forward, it might be also constant joint pains, backache and the deep pain in the bone. So what is this lifestyle change? Why many women in the developing nations are suffering from these lifestyle disorders? Let's take a deep look at the root cause for this. The child, since the day it has its teeth grown to almost toward till the end of its life, does one thing as soon as it gets up in the morning. That is to brush its teeth. So what is new in that? You might ask me. All of us do brush our teeth and that's the first thing we do in the morning and for most of the people that's the last thing we do in the night before we hit the bed. That is to brush our teeth. So what is so unique in that, you might ask me here? The uniqueness is that what we put inside our body, inside our system through this brushing. We all know that toothpaste has fluoride content in this. It is what we put inside our system day in and day out through brushing. That is fluoride. You take any brand's toothpaste, it might be a commercial MNC or Swadesi brand toothpaste, where fluoride is one of the very essential ingredients of this toothpaste. So every day when we brush our teeth, starting from more or less 1 year till the time we die, we keep putting fluoride inside our system through brushing. Fluoride helps in creating better lathering in the mouth, so that gives a freshness feeling. That's where we keep hearing in the toothpaste advertisement saying for the feel of freshness. So the entire toothpaste commercials bank on the freshness that is created by this lather, that is none other than through fluoride. So what is so unique in that, you might ask me? Yes, there are fluoride, there are chemicals we know. So what is so unique and why is it affecting our health? Come, let us look at few studies that points out towards how fluoride, taken even the smallest of smallest doses, affect our health. Before we delve into the studies, let us understand a very small difference between what is fluorine and what is fluoride. Fluorine is an element which is unstable, whereas fluoride is the fluorine ion mixed with other minerals which is very stable compared to fluorine as an element. So let us have a look at the studies that talks about both fluoride and fluorine, which is not very different from each other. The study from Science Direct quotes that fluoride may intensify the mechanisms of polycystic ovary syndrome, that is PCOS, developed via increased insulin resistance and disturbed thyroid stimulating hormones, that is TSH, synthesis even at the reference level. This means even the smallest of the smallest fluorine content in your body can affect your insulin resistance and disturb the thyroid stimulating hormone, which in turn will cause PCOS, that is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is the most common disorder seen in women in developing nations today. And you might ask me, what is it other population like men and children have in store when it comes to fluoride? Of course, we do have studies related to that too. Let us have a look at those studies. The Cleveland Clinic in its study says that the large amounts of fluoride can be toxic. It can also result in fluoride-induced tooth discoloration, that is fluorosis, and that which will affect children the most. And another study from Medical News Today very clearly states that the concerns have arisen regarding fluoride's effect on health, including problems with bone, teeth and neurological development. That is, dental fluorosis in children and skeletal fluorosis in adults. The bone may become hardened and less elastic, increasing the risk of fractures. And also, as stated earlier, they have also quoted the thyroid problem, and which can result in depletion of calcium in bone structures and higher than normal concentration of calcium in blood. And in this 2017 report, it is also said that exposure of fluoride before birth could lead to poorer cognitive outcomes in future. And also there are other problems related to fluoride can be acne and other skin problems, cardiovascular problems, reproductive issues, thyroid dysfunction, osteoarthritis and neurological problems such as ADHD. So what is it? Why fluoride in toothpaste is connected to all these things? Because as we all know that we are putting a small amount of fluoride into our body right from 2 years of age till we die, and that is which is creating havoc. So what is the remedy for this? The answer lies in going local. Yes, few decades back, we've all seen our grandparents using tooth powder that was locally made in and around their villages. We used to wonder, what is it? Because we were so-called modern and forward generation which used toothpaste that slowly induced the poison into our bodies. But lest we knew that key for healthy living, key for healthy gums, key for healthy teeth, in fact, lied in that locally sourced natural tooth powder. Today, the life has come to a full circle. It is for us to look back and see what they were using to stay healthy, to stay away from PCOS, to stay away from thyroid disorders, or to even stay away from neurological bone and neurological disorders too. It is nothing but the locally sourced tooth powder which had finely powdered cow dung ash, neem leaves, clove powder, karpoor that is camphor powder, triphala and babool. What more do we need to just maintain health apart from these healthy ingredients mixed in right proportions? Yes, of course, I am not endorsing any brand here, but I'm endorsing a lifestyle. I'm endorsing a lifestyle change that guarantees you the health. Think again, go local.